Impressive headgear. Although,
City folk barging.
missing some hair
Looking
now,
for an
are we?
offering to their precious divine.
Did I find all the combat records yet? Better double check.
That looks dangerous. It ain't so bad. I miss living with my parents back in Helgen, though. Froki can't cook, and there's nobody to talk to up here. Yeah, but don't say anything about it to Froki. I don't think he understands. Froki won't let me hunt on my own yet, but he never shuts up about killing his first stag when he was 11. All right, then.
We've stopped. What is it?
Well, look at this. Another city rat crawled outside the walls. I don't suppose you've come up here to tell old Froki about your supposed divines. They're stolen idols, imposter gods, sold by silver tongues. No thank you. Froki will not forget Kai, or her sacred trials. It's an old Nord tradition. A test to prove your worth in the eyes of Kain. Show that you're a hunter, and no simple butcher. Kain teaches us to respect the beasts, and blesses the hunter who will face their champions. True Nord hunters are those who survive the trials. Do you think you're strong enough for Kain's blessing? I would be glad to pass this tradition down. You must defeat guardian beasts, blessed by Kain. I will anoint you with the symbol of the wolf, the crab, and the skeever. This will compel the guardian to appear when you reach his lair. Here's where you need to go. Return when you've defeated the guardian wolf, crab, and skeever. Don't mock it, Pop. Even the lowliest beasts can kill the weak and arrogant. We'll try more powerful enemies next, if you survive this. Grandson, he's a strong lad. His parents were at Helgen when... well, you know. Well, can't say I was a great father the first time around. Now that he's here, it's like a second chance. He's a good lad. Those sycophants in the temple would call her Kinnereth, just a pale shadow of the truth, like all the temple divines. Kind, blessed warrior wife, Shore's widow, sacred to any true Nord hunter. She's the mother of men and beasts, and her veil is the storm. All right.
We've stopped. What is it?
Love.
Excuse me.
I think I need to go to bed after all this walking. Care to join me? Oh, no, I didn't mean, you know. I meant Fred. I think I should just stop talking.
Hello, my friend. Good hunting.
Nordic ruins. Old, secretive.
I wonder if the Draugr still have the bits and pieces tucked away somewhere, if you know what I mean. If not, then I feel very... sorry for them.
I'll be glad when you keep going.
showing you any mercy. You're looking very heroic today. Off to kill more bandits and monsters, I presume?
Would you mind dousing that magic? Take a look.
Good to see you. Travel safe.
Dragonborn, Dragonborn does whatever dragon can. Well, I don't think.
The twilight watches us all. What was that? Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
You start running so I can stab you in the back.
You're as good as dead.
Can't wait to count down the boy.
This does it!
Let's play a game.
Go ahead. Try and fight back. You won't live to see.
picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Please, someone. Yeah, sorry, but
Greetings, Nord. Welcome to Rift Watchtower. Stay for a while, have a drink, but before you leave, don't forget to check out the view from upstairs. It'll take your breath away. Wait, he's not hostile.
why must I be
Well,
limited to
he
one
is,
talent?
but only
Why not
because
be
I've told
a
him
dual
there are
wielder,
people who want him
shooting
dead.
arrows of death from my mouth and
Snow
fireballs of
lickers
doom from my
mainly,
eyes?
but I'm not sure he can tell the difference, despite the fact that most Nords bear a striking resemblance to a horse's bottom. Given your obvious resemblance to the same, he might just attack you on sight. If you somehow manage to kill him, that would put a hitch in my plan. Why shouldn't I be? You Nords have been nothing but hospitable to us Dunmer since we arrived from Morrowind. Now please, feel free to visit the rooftop, and I'll join you shortly.
Hello.
Ah, another Nord. Bathroom must have sent you up here for me to maim you and feed your carcass to the wolves. Not to worry, friend. Old Dravos has no intention of turning anyone into meatloaf. For I serve not the Lord of Destruction, but Sanguine, the Prince of Debauchery. Why slaughtering Nords? At least that's what he thinks he's doing. It fills him with an emotion that I can only describe as glee, because, well, that smile of his, it leaves me at a loss for words. And while he's full of glee now, imagine if he knew this was all a charade. Why, I dare say he'd be rather unfulfilled. The kind where you have a seat, drink some wine, and enjoy the view. When you wish to leave, the invisibility potion on the table will allow you to slip past a bathroom unnoticed. Or, you may seek to confront him and convince him of his folly, although I would advise against it, as he's not the most pleasant person to talk to. Oh, I did. I was once a member of the Kinvil caste, roaming the Deadlands in search of things to destroy. Yet it all changed when I was summoned to the mortal plane, not by a conjurer, but by a man carrying a large staff shaped like a rose. And this old man, he wanted me to crush bandits. Something about his son being killed and molested or beaten to death by them. Real boring stuff. Only these bandits didn't fight like bandits. Didn't look like him either. And they all owned wine cellars. I started getting these weird tingly feelings. What mortals call free will? Sure, it went against everything I had ever been taught or stood for. But I was tired of learning and wanted to sit down. So I slew the old man, only to see him rise up out of the ground all shiny, like some sort of skin wraith filled with gold. Turns out his name wasn't Old Man after all. It was Sanguine, and he offered me a beer. Exactly. Sanguine wanted me to betray him so I could betray myself. It's all rather simple if you don't think about it. I'm not clear on what the rules regarding Daedric princes and their subjects are, but what is clear is that Sanguine cares not for rules. Well, Dromora have what you call a caste system, and what I call ancient history. But if you're curious, there's different levels of rank based on strength. At the bottom, you have your churls and caitiffs. At the top, your Marcanaz and Vulcanaz. In the middle are Kinvul, Kinreeve, and Kinmarcher. Now, as far as mortals are concerned, the bottom tier are the ones most commonly summoned, because they're the easiest to buy. The top ones are the strongest, so they curry the most favor with Lord Dagon. But as you can clearly see, those of us in the middle are the handsomest of the three. When he gets real ornery, his voice will yell the sort of expletives that make horses stand on their back legs and the bards forget their lyrics. Moons plummet from the sky, and seas will boil with such fury, they'll have to create a new divine to explain the phenomenon. Rabbits will forget how to fornicate, the clouds will forget how to rain, and Ragnar will find his head just to cover his ears. With a single rant, poor Bothru can accomplish all these things, yet he can't bring himself to smile. Some sort of party? Are you trying to make me angry? Are there not spirits to drink? Ladies to dance with? Orcs? If this isn't a party, I'd like to attend the parties you go to and bow to the person who throws them.
The pain of having your two legs be the only form of traveling through barren wasteland.
I live how I want, which is what he demands. To make love, not war. Only making love isn't as easy as, say, baking a pie. It's more like baking two pies, when you only have room for half a bun. So to wash down both pies, you have to drink. Ale, beer, mead, and wine. Exactly in that order. Drinking's more fun when you do it alphabetically. In any case, that's what serving under Sanguine's like. Only everyone's naked. Well, if you do, don't show up naked. That's just weird. Besides, it's not exactly debauchery if that's how you normally don't dress. To make him a tool of merriment, of course, think of us all as a part of a single drunken revel. Each attendee contributes to the overall joy. When a person such as Bothru enters the room with this special brand of gloom, bitterness, and hate, it brings the entire party down. So why not make him a doorman? The one who stands outside the party and checks invitations and knows not what goes on inside. Up here is the roof where happiness was invented, where plates dance with spoons, where the shine met the sun and the light met the stars. And this is the roof where reservations choke and die, where the scantily clad are merry and glad, and our throats burble with wine. Well, not literally, of course, but there was another time and another place very much like this, when mortals first discovered happiness. Why else? The man hates fun. It's a disease that inflicts a lot of folks who don't worship Daedra. To them, fun is like encountering a cave bear. It looks warm and fuzzy, but it'll rip your head off and use your neck as a waste bucket. To them, fun is like finding inventive ways to kill yourself. To that I say, death is a small price to pay. Well, fun can expand to a great many things. Fun can be taking a bath in a cauldron of warm mead, or eating sweet rolls off a tavern wench's bosom. Fun can be riding your horse down a mountain, or pushing it off one if you prefer. Fun can be killing 7 bandits or corrupting 1 priest. Whatever it is and whatever you're doing, the only question that's important is this. Are you having fun? And tell me the answer to that, and I'll tell you whether or not you should kill yourself. That we are, that we are. I'm surprised everyone still has their clothes on, but it's early yet. Why else? The man hates fun. It's a disease that inflicts a lot of folks who don't worship Daedra. To them, fun is like encountering a cave bear. It looks warm and fuzzy, but it'll rip your head off and use your neck as a waste bucket. To them, fun is like finding inventive ways to kill yourself. To that I say, death is a small price to pay. Well, fun can expand to a great many things. Fun can be taking a bath in a cauldron of warm mead, or eating sweet rolls off a tavern wench's bosom. Fun can be riding your horse down a mountain, or pushing it off one if you prefer. Fun can be killing 7 bandits or corrupting 1 priest. Whatever it is and whatever you're doing, the only question that's important is this. Are you having fun? And tell me the answer to that, and I'll tell you whether or not you should kill yourself. I don't think that's a good idea. In fact, it's a terrible idea, pretty much the worst idea ever conceived. If there were a conjuration spell that could summon all the terrible ideas in the world and rank them according to terribleness, yours would be first. Try not to pass out before the real fun begins. I hope you're not staying out of trouble. Can I throw a party or what?
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
What are you doing that for?
Yes?
The art of stealth. Billy to be dead. With significantly less gold before they know what's happened.
Make it quick.
The lovely sun, the beautiful blue skies. How long will we have this peace for, I wonder?